Oh, I've dropped my controller. I've dropped my controller. Right. My mic's been muted. Shit. I just realised because... Okay, so let me re-say what I was basically saying the entire time. I haven't had much difficulty with the game's difficulty, so to speak. And I played on the... Platinum Standard, which I guess is touted as the hard mode in the menu. Even though it's more of just a normal mode, in my opinion. But... Ooh. Thanks for the follow, Great Bot. Yeah, as I was saying, I haven't really had much of a difficulty. This challenge is supposed to be fairly hard, which is why we've got like his cool-ass costume as a reward for completing it. And none of the combat challenges I've done so far, and I've only done 4 out of the 70, were this hard. So yeah, we're going to fight our way through and see how we get along. These are all purely combat. The only way to complete them is to clear all the enemies in the room you're in. As I previously mentioned, you're just sort of thrown into an arena from somewhere in the game, blocked off, so you can't go past where you're supposed to go. And yeah, you're just chucked in. So we've got 70% of the enemies. Oh, god damn it. That is a boss. Agamemnon. Thanks for checking out the stream, Eddie. Have a good one. I'm going to charge up. This is my winning combo. Oh, he says as he eats a... Oh, see? So we're doing a decent amount of damage. Mainly because I've stacked this... shit. I've got this Legion filled to the brim in regards to... attack plus skills. Oh, this is not good. Items. No healing items. Grenade. Give me a grenade. Grenade you. No grenades. Give me a grenade. This is bad. A powerful time bomb. What the hell does that mean? It's not bad because I've got technically 2 gold orbs, if that makes sense. Ooh, god damn it. That's me dead. Get up. Oh, so that slows things down, I'd imagine. No wonder. You want more Bayo 3 info soon? What the fuck is going on? I can't see anything. Oh, this is not good. I need to get rid of the big boy soon, because the big boy is the one that's causing all this damage. The lock-on and the camera system in this game are one of the most annoying things ever. Stun lock? Stun lock, please. Jesus. This is pretty rough. This boss has no health left. You should be dead. Die. Jesus Christ. So the good thing is we're probably going to complete this at this point, but the bad thing is we're not going to get an S+ rank, which is what I want. But in terms of Bayo 3 news, we haven't heard anything in a long time. A very long time. Well, that's this mission done. Yep, the Raven Arm. Wow, we ended up getting an S+ rank on that. That's ridiculous. Despite the fact I died twice. Why does my phone keep popping off? Why does it always do this? I'm trying to stream something and then it just goes ham. The crazy still lives on. The crazy does still indeed live on. Alright, we've been taken back to this place, to HQ. We've unlocked our new outfit, so we'll go and put the outfit on for the lols, as some people may say. We head off to the main floor. The main floor. Could run off in the lift. So it's basically a police precinct. You know, you got this person's like a coke fiend. They're addicted to these energy drinks. These talk to you, from what I remember. Do these not talk to you? Yeah, here we go. That's not suspect at all. Somebody's definitely not tried to put themselves inside that vending machine. Cough, cough, hint, hint. We've got our local crack dealer, aka the infirmary lady. And then we've got the locker room, which is where I want to be. Because you can just do all sorts of stuff. Not what I wanted. Costume? There we go. So we're going to put this costume on. Just because... Actually, can we change it? No, we can't change it. That's a shame. I wanted to get the helmet off. We look cracked out. We look evil now. That's what I wanted. I wanted the evil look. Back in black. Olive.
Another job well done.
Green olives. Black olives. Olives of all kind. Doesn't look like any of us will be able to take off anytime soon. No, that's not what I wanted. I don't want to chat. I wanted some cases. Yeah, we got an S+ for that. It's a bit of a shock. We're gonna hop into this one soon though, as I steal me something to drink. It's all good in the hood. Let's see what the stream is saying. The stream is not dead. I shall take it. I shall take it indeed. So why Twitch over YouTube, you ask? The main reason for that is because, well, first of all, I like streaming. I genuinely do like streaming. But everybody I know who sort of does streaming does it on Twitch, you know? And I think streamers just overall get more support on Twitch over YouTube. Certainly, so just from setting up the stream and just looking at all the options available to me, it seems that Twitch, obviously considering streaming is Twitch's one and only thing, it feels like a lot more rounded out and robust. And, you know, if I were to continue streaming on YouTube, I don't think I'd get much of that support, despite the fact that obviously, you know, despite the fact that a lot of people that follow the channel are on YouTube, I'd still say Twitch. I just wanted to try Twitch out. You know, it's not exactly permanent, and obviously the streams will. At the end of the day, the streams will be up on YouTube, obviously, as VODs. So it's not like YouTube's missing out on anything. It's just that recently the streams over on YouTube haven't really been doing all that well. You'd say, you know, I'd have 50 people watching at this point, and I wouldn't. I honestly didn't, because the last time I streamed from Astral Chain, and I was only averaging about 10 or so viewers, you know, which isn't all that much. You know, like the majority of the views to the streams come after I stream, funny enough. Like people watching, you know, not live, just after. So it makes sense that I'd try and expand a little. Oh wow, this is not good. Try that again. Spin the boy around. Just wipe the floor with everybody. Beyblade style. Am I taking a break from DMC? I'm not taking a break from DMC. DMC is still going to be prevalent, you know, the main focus of the channel. It's just that a lot of people have basically recommended that I sort of branch out. because there is only so much you can do with DNC, and you know, I agree. I was sort of reluctant to admit that for a long period of time, which is why, oops, come on, stop being stunned. Yeah, I was reluctant to sort of admit that, but you know, it's true, and if the channel, you know, the channel continues to grow, then I'm gonna have to obviously try and branch out in as many ways as possible, seeing what sticks and what doesn't, if that makes sense. You know? Well, I always start small, and I'm pretty sure once people find out it's on Twitch, they'll start buying. Yeah, that's the main thing, you know. And you know, there's lots of things you can do on sort of Twitch that you can't really do on YouTube when you're streaming and stuff. Like, for example, like things, even the small things, just like song requests, right? You know, for YouTube, you'd have to just like. You necessarily couldn't really do it because of the copyright system, the content claim system. Whereas on Twitch, if something gets, you know, claimed for copyright or whatever, that portion of the stream is just muted, and you know, your channel or anything isn't really affected. Just things like that is why I think people like Twitch so much. As my gameplay goes to shit. Plenty of YouTubers do Twitch streaming as well. Yeah, exactly. That's partially why, because it's like, you know, there must be a reason, right, why a lot of big-time YouTubers stream over on Twitch. Because, you know, logically speaking, as you kind of mentioned, like, surely you'd pull in more viewers as by streaming on your main platform, but it's like, there has to be something else to that if people with channels significantly larger than mine are still streaming to choosing to stream on Twitch despite having a larger YouTube following. If that makes sense. But as I sort of mentioned before, get your dumbass over here, man. This isn't really going to affect the channel in any sort of way. Because I knew people. Oh, okay, alright, Sunny D. Sunny Delight, because I know people would flip their shit, or would attempt to. Ninja Gaiden when? Shit. Ninja Gaiden's on Game Pass, right? If I'm not mistaken. And you can run Game Pass on PC now, can't you? I think. So if that's the case, then you know Ninja Gaiden's sort of shoo-in at this point. You think they're still in beta for Game Pass? You haven't been keeping up? Neither have I. Oh wow, we only got an S rank for that. That doesn't even make any goddamn sense. I died twice in the other fight and I got an S+, and then this one I get an S. Despite not dying. Game, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, game? I think there's some Ninja Gaiden games on PS3, Xbox 360 if you still own those. I do own those. The issue is I don't have the consoles, well, the console PS3. I don't have the PS3 with me at the moment. So if I would stream those, I would have to dig those up. And I think I've got a copy of... I don't think I've got a copy of all the Ninja Gaiden games on PS3. I think I'm still missing one. As in missing one game, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. We've got 7 people viewing at this point, which is a little more than I'm used to. Bit of a gag, but there's a toilet fairy in this game. Where you're kind of tasked with giving them more toilet paper, which can only be found throughout levels in a random toilet. I don't know what Platinum was smoking when they decided to implement that, but they were probably smoking the good stuff. Probably smoking the good stuff. You only have Sigma? Yeah, I've only got Sigma as well, but everybody tells me that Ninja Gaiden Black is... Oh my god, stop. Stop, Olive, stop. Everyone tells me that Ninja Gaiden Black is the one to play. So yeah, I don't know, really. I'm not too pleased with that S rank. I want an S+. I'll come back to that. But yeah, the Ninja Gaiden games, from what I remember, were a ball ache. And not in a good way, as if there could ever be a good way of them aching, but just not fun overall, if that makes sense. I'm gonna crank up the volume on the game a little bit so you guys can hear it a bit more. I really do like the OST and the presentation and everything for this game. Just in general, I think it's very stylized. I just like the aesthetic. You know, who doesn't like levels where it's dark and it's rainy, because everything's all shiny, and shininess is what I'm about, supposedly. Some may say I'm a gold digger. I say I'm a something. I'm a opportunist. We'll go with that. Okay. Oh, I hate this. This is starting already, is it? Absolutely, I really hate this. So, leave me alone, game. Okay, alright. So, stop locking on. So we've got these guys up here, which are buffing. Are you actually fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, alright. Okay, I see how it is. You've got these guys here buffing them, making them almost invincible. So you have to basically just smite them. I don't know why I choose the word smite. You really want to... You have to destroy them before you can even fight the other enemies. So it's a pain in the ass, because you have to literally stand away from the combat, bring out your Arrow Legion, and then just strike them down. This is the only way I know of getting rid of these enemies. And it's beyond annoying. I'm out here taking a fuck ton of damage when I don't really want to. You absolute dumbass. Okay, that's one down. Where's the last one? Where's the last one? Where's the last one? Such a baffling goddamn decision. Get out of my way. Oh my god. Oh, there's two of them left. What do I think about the game and its feel? Stop locking on. I absolutely hate... Oh, okay, if I'm not careful, I'm going to die. The feel of the game is very annoying at times, as you can see. Nice, so I get shocked. Get your dumb ass over here, you absolute trivial enemy. The game feels and runs smooth for the most part for a 30 frames a second title. It's as smooth as it could be. The camera can get a little stupid at times. Not in a good way. Sort of like DMC 5 but on steroids in a sense, because the lock-on is also trash. Stop locking on. Like, I've found no consistent way of swapping lock-on. Okay, now these guys are down. We can have a little bit of fun. So we buff, we get the shield up. A lot of times it's kind of hard to see what the hell is going on because of all the particle effects. And it's very hard to sometimes see what's going on with the lock-on and the camera. Well, you got to do what you got to do. You got to make the best of it, in all honesty. Give me what you have. Thank you. I'm a bit surprised they didn't... I know why they've done it. Platinum have obviously done it because they want the game to look better, but they've capped it to 30 frames a second, which I'm not a fan of. Especially for any sort of action game. Right, we're probably tasked with heading off over here. So if we slide on over... Camera and lock-on issues do suck. They genuinely do. Now we're in this little area here. Well, in terms of frame rate's essentially solid. Oh, we've got more of these things. So for these, we got to get the good old doggy to dig them up. Don't know why it's a thing. Again. What is this camera angle, dude? What the fuck, man? Like, I don't want to lock on. I don't know why it's forcing me to lock on. I swear to God. I really do not like any of this. Dig these things up. Genuinely, sometimes it's very stupid. These enemies in particular are annoying as well. The fact that they're invulnerable until you have to go dig something up, especially when it requires the precision of having to dig things up. It's just like, what, like Platinum? Like, who sprinkled pixie dust in your food, my guys? Stop with this narrative of. Okay, there we go. These things are done. Like, I always find these kind of enemies in these stylish action games annoying, where you have to like. That was a pretty cool animation. Where you have to like disable something before you can even do damage, because it's like DMC's color-coded enemies in a sense that your attacks will bounce off. It's not like you'll still be able to hit them. You just genuinely will not be able to hit them, along with doing no damage whatsoever. So it's stupid. You have to do this arbitrary thing where you have to fire them out of the sky, or... Yeah, you can see the camera system in this enclosed space isn't the best. That is not the Legion I wanted to bring out. Okay, now this guy's no longer shielded. He's about to feel the long arm of the law, literally, because we play as police officers in this game. We play as the Fed. DMC. Something was deleted by a moderator. Damn. What was that for? For spamming caps. I can't believe it. I can't believe you'd spam caps at me like that. For shame. For shame. So this is how you jump cancel. You never mind. Never mind. I don't know what Twitch allows you to say and what it doesn't. But yeah, we'll go along with that narrative. This is how you jump cancel. Supposedly, potentially. Oh my God! Stop, game. Why have you forsaken me like this? You can just pull out a gun and just blast things to bits. I don't know why, but there's no damage. Of course it was you. Of course it was you. Could only be you. After getting absolutely hammered on yesterday's stream and, you know, absolute insanity. In the good old language of Espanol. I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm trying to keep my shit together whilst reading chat. History knows that I can't do both because I'm not good at multitasking. Right, these guys got finagled, shenanigan, you could say. I haven't found the ultimate cheese stress in this game, unfortunately. I haven't got the parmesan or the mozzarella just yet. Well, we'll see. Boy, oh boy, I just love being able to not hit things. That sounds like something yeah, never mind. Something a criminal would say. Oh my God. Why? Why do you place these things so high up? Such a lust for revenge. Okay, we're gonna get the Arrow Man off. Not in that way, but You guys know how it is. Oh, I love it. I love the lock-on. Bro, this guy's right next to you whispering filthy things in your ear, and you're just letting him. You're just letting him do that. It was pretty impressive. The only Spanish he knew was una cerveza, por favor. Cállate. I know that. Cállate, pequeña. Better? 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 I know bootleg Spanish, which is just bootleg Italian. Everybody knows. Everybody knows Italian's where it's at. If I had an Italian flag, I'd be repping that somewhere, but you know, then I'd get endless pizza jokes. And there's my phone popping off like a goddamn vibrator. It's like, do you want to expose me, phone? Trying to be professional here in some aspect. Spamming caps again. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna see if I can find a way to get rid of the caps. Because I want to see what kind of nonsense was being spammed. Where we at? Just let me go to my dashboard, please. There you go. You can spam caps to your heart's content. Have fun with God knows whatever you're doing. Spam all you want. I need an ass rank. I don't need no. I see you two are a man of culture, so to speak. Supposedly. In before I get banned from Twitch on my first day streaming here, as I almost pull my goddamn headphones out. You know? Oh, so you know what that means, do you? You know what that sentence means? I don't know. I honestly can't remember where I learned that, but yeah, you know, if I ever go to the country, that I know exactly what to say. Habla español, sí señor, cállate. Main floor. Don't know. What other words do I know? What else do I know? Fucking hell. Put me on the spot here. This is bootleg Spanish with DNC. Why do I keep trying to speak to this goddamn olive? Water Bureau. What else? Penne, everyone's favorite word, penne, pequeña penne, you know. In the most English accent possible. Don't want to do it in a Spanish accent because it might seem a bit racist. Spanish Dante with Lucifer was best Dante. You must have been a fan of El Dante, eh? Well, the exterminator of demons. Why is there a cat moaning? Oh, we can rescue a cat, people. Nightshade. Interesting. Señor, por favor. Tú eres no. Tú eres estúpido. Tú eres estúpido. Tú eres un puto. Está bien. Eres Muy caliente. I don't know. El Dante. Probably something El Dante would say. Eres caliente. What is this snake doing, you snake charmer? Get over here. Well, he's dead. Finding out about El Dante was crazy, because I played the game with those voices. Oh no. How can you take that seriously, man? How can you take that seriously? Okay, considering you speak Spanish, was the voice acting good by Spanish standards? That's the question. Everybody likes to harp on how bad it sounds to the English ears, but seeing as you played it through in Spanish, you must have thought it was good, right? What the fuck is this? I don't know we're playing any goddamn RE4. Ooh, hold up, that did a fuck ton of damage. Jesus. That did more damage than I was expecting, and not in a nice way. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna slap up. Oh no, we've done it again. Move out the way. Eres caliente? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Well, I know what that means actually, I think. I'm fairly certain. Oh, come on. Stop doing me like this game. I'm not a cheap hooker, alright? Oh, wonderful. No. What the fuck, bruh? Get me out of the picture mode. Game, I'm on fire, literally. Stop doing this to me. That did more damage than I thought. What is hitting me? Genuinely. Nothing, we don't know. Pretty good on... Actually, Spanish dub is one of the best unlike English. I mean... understandable. I mean... I'm not English, so... You can say all you want about English people. You know? Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely ravishing. What you got for me over here? Something secret? No? Nothing secret? Ooh, we got a little chest. Not a little chest, people. Sorry, a large chest. I'm not a fan. I'm going to just move on from the topic altogether. I'm going to just move on from that altogether. We're not about 1,000-year-old dragons in the form of 12-year-old people. That's not me. We're not Fire Emblem out here. Good old phallic object, just Lamia. Just slapping out of the ground. Right, we're going to put on our fuck you moveset. Our fuck you loadout. That's not it, that's not it. This is the one. We're going to buff, we're going to slap on the defense. And then we're going to watch this thing's health melt. This is supposed to be a boss. Ooh. Well, we basically killed that. So that's dead. That's deader than the hopes of DMC Devil May Cry getting a sequel. I mean, who can resist taking a jab at good old DMC? What the fuck? What are you guys doing hiding in the ground? Delay on the stun on these attacks. Okay. One of the things I do not like about this game is being hit off screen. It's like a lot of action games don't let you get hit from off screen, but it's a Kamiya game. Well, it's not a Kamiya game technically. He's not the director. I think it was Toda who was the director for this. But it's a staple, you know. Time to cheap you out with moves you can't see. I only hate Americans. You love Brexit. Oh god. Brexit. That Brexit's supposed to be happening like 3 days after my birthday. So yeah, that's going to be a wonderful birthday present for me. You know, getting kicked out of the country. Wonderful. Who can't love some of that? Some of that deportation. Music to my ears. That was sarcasm for the people who couldn't tell. Before anybody ends up getting the wrong idea and I get just nuked. Nuked the hell out. What do we get? We got an S rank for that, not an S+. I'm slacking, people. I'm slacking. Haven't even begun to dig into any of the alcohol. That was petrol, people. I'm drinking petrol. I'm not actually British? No. I'm clearly... The fact that I'm not pale white, like a sheet of paper, should have tipped you off to the fact I'm not actually British by nationality. You know? I would have thought that gave it away. I mean, I've lived in Britain all my life, which is why I've got a British accent, but I'm not British in terms of nationality. I am mixed race. I'll let you guys try and guess what two countries I'm from. I've already mentioned one of them in this stream, but nobody can ever really guess the second country. You know? Give you guys something to think about. So I snap my neck like a glow stick. Ow. Hopefully that didn't come across on the camera. I mean, not on the camera, in the goddamn microphone. No, I'm not Brazilian, but people have... A lot of people have actually said that. But no, I am not. Not Brazilian. I'll tie all these people up because apparently we're playing BDSM the game. If they'll stop moving and let me tie them up. Or, sorry, astrally bind them. There you go. There we go. They've been bound. Bound and gagged. Oh my god, no, stop taking... Oh my god, this is so annoying. Why does this... I don't want to take pictures. Does it count as animal abuse? Beating up dogs. Not in the sense of actually beating dogs, you know. People don't get the wrong idea. I'm a dog lover. Give you guys a hint. So one of the countries I'm from is in Europe. Yeah. One of the countries I'm from is in Europe, for sure. Yeah, when I said mixed race, I'm obviously half black and half white, so take that as a hint, I suppose. There's not much of what I can say in terms of where in Europe I'm from, because I can whatever hint I give will just sort of give it away. American? Fuck no, I'm not American. Jesus. Do I look like? Never mind. Probably got some American people watching that I do not want to offend. So yeah. The hell out of here. Hey Shaky Bay, how's it going? This is some Astral Chain, aka Spectral BDSM. As we just tie things up against their will, clearly. Okay, I need to start healing, otherwise I'm gonna get body bagged. That is data soup. I want no goddamn data soup. It is dope. Ooh, whoops. I'll probably just tell you. Oh, come on. I'll tell you guys where I'm from in a second, if I can get through this without dying. What the fuck is data soup? I don't want data soup, my G. Give me the good shit. Give me the medicine. Shit. I'm not Portuguese, but again, another place people have said I'm from. Ooh. Yeah, we haven't got too much of this fight left, so get to the end of this chapter and I'll reveal it all. DNC exposed. Give me the good shit. DNC 2019. There you go. There's one for the books. Give me the good shit. And then jump cut to something awful happening. What have we got over here? We're in a car park. Oh look! There's a horrid monster coming to molest me in every possible conceivable way. Why hast thou forsaken the Astral Chain? Yeah, we're cleaning house with the Gladius axe combo. Oh my god, this camera is worse than YouTube is quite lenient with what you can say. I don't know about Twitch. I don't know what Twitch is saying. I don't know if... Okay, again, bro, why am I taking gasoline jelly? Germany? I'm not from Germany. What the fuck? I'm a German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? What am I? Fucking lunatic? No, I'm not. That would be kind of rude to German people. If you expose some cleavage, you can say anything on YouTube. I mean, I've got a fairly sizable chest here, but that's going to be a hard no from me, my man. That's going to be a very hard no from me. Thanks for the follow, Shaky Bay. Much appreciated. Right, I've beaten this. The time has come. I'll tell you where I'm from. We want S+ rank for the Bants. So I'm actually not from anywhere. No, I'm kidding. I'm half Italian, half Somali. So that's part European, part African, I guess. There you go. Big bing bang boom. I got some of that pizza blood in me and some of that pirate's blood in me. That's the best of both worlds. Some good old rum and some pizza. Horrible combo. Horrible combo. You'll throw up everywhere. Don't do it, people. Don't do it to yourselves. But for a good 10 minutes, it seems like pure bliss.
I knew I could count on you.
Pizza pirate. There we go. Pizza pirate. Who doesn't love a pizza pirate? Good old pirating pizza. Pizza King. Oh god, Pizza King. I mean, you know, pizzas are delicious. Pizzas are good for you if you believe hard enough, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And yeah, pizzas are good for you. You know, I stand for pizzas. That is the case. Yeah. This game is so cool. Too bad it's not on PC. This game is dope. Dope AF. It's got a few things that I'm not the biggest fan of. But for the majority... Fuck me. Jesus. Take me out to dinner before you rail me this hard. Wonderful. Wonderful. So we got some of this stuff going on now, have we? Those are the mods and seeing at 120 frames. This would be absolutely nuts in 120 frames a second. Absolutely nuts. But unfortunately, it's a Nintendo property. You know. So you're probably never going to see this on PC. take me out. I mean, you know, Gray, it's a common courtesy at this point. You know, if you're gonna treat me like this, man, fucking hell. Am I interested in Borderlands 3? I am the thing is like, I am very interested in Borderlands 3. The only issue is I've just... So I've sort of been following up with the news about its Borderlands 3's development and how much of an asshole Randy Pitchford, I believe. He's just a complete asshole. I'm not really sure if I want to support that sort of shit. You know, chances are I'll probably be that muppet who says, yeah, he cares, and then I won't because I end up buying the game, you know? I probably will end up buying the game, for sure. Just gotta wait for payday, you know? Gotta wait for payday and then I can play the game. Because, just like all of you guys, I have bills to pay. And, I was gonna say I have mouths to feed, but I don't really, do I? Thank Christ. Too young for that shit. And in we go to the Astral Plane. Nintendo having Bayonetta and Astral Chain is unfair. I mean, you say it's unfair, but they're the only ones who sort of gave Platinum the time of day in terms of, like, funding and believing in that shit. Alright, fucking hell, let me buff before you attempt to just violate me. But yeah, in terms of Bayonetta's on I mean, Bayonetta 1's on PC, Bayonetta 2 is not going to be on PC because it was part funded again by Nintendo. As this game most likely was. You know? Here we go with this shit again. I'm not fucking loving it. Oh, right. What the fuck? Oh, there's these things. I have bills to pay too, and these feet picks won't sell alone? Good God. I mean, more power to you. There's, you know, I don't really believe you're out there selling feet picks, but, funnily enough, I know somebody in real life who's totally like, yeah, I'd sell feet picks if times got tough, and it's like, shit. Or, you know, she was like, oh yeah, I'd sell used socks, and I was just like, sure, if you can find a fucking an absolute depraved person like Greybot here, who says they too have bills to pay and they'll do anything. Anything. ... Which sounds suspiciously like they'll be sucking a golf ball through a paper straw for money. You? Are you the depraved person who's going to be buying other people's feet pics? Or are you said person who's going to be out there selling used socks and stuff? I mean, the thing is, you know, at the end of the day, there's a market for that shit, so fuck it. You gotta hustle, you know? I mean, that's where, like, a job comes in, but, you know. The feet pick trade is big. Yeah, I figured it was big. I mean, I don't really know much about it because I'm not about that life. But I'd imagine it's pretty. It's a pretty big thing. Just kidding. Still working to become an ego, so yeah. So I have a chance. I mean, yeah. I reckon you probably have a chance. You got people out there who want people who like to watch people who spam caps, get drunk, knock their camera off the display, and then scream in Spanish. You know, you'll there's something out there for everyone. I'm sure you feel somebody's target demographic, where they're just like, oh shit, I'm about that life, as they line up 3 bottles of baby oil and like a jumbo pack size of like tissues. I don't know why I'm pointing over here. You guys clearly can't see what the fuck is up over here, but you know, neither do I swear. Feet pick people are weird. I mean, at the end of the day, they're not, you know... I just don't really fucking care at the end of the day, to be honest. Like... Shit, you gotta do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Just, you know, as long as it's not fucking illegal or hurting anybody. And, you know, people are out there needing money. So, I guess it's a win-win situation. You know, like... Don't get me wrong, it's, you know, it's outside the norm, for sure. But there are worse things people could be into. So, you know, it's like, you do what you do, my guy. Don't really want anything to do with it. Instant cringe if people ask. The thing is I don't know anybody who's into that shit. You know? The only thing, only shit I've seen are like, you know, cringe compilations or like cringy screen caps. Which, you know, people do seem a bit weird. Yeah, the last feet pick person on the server I was on got banned for being weird. The thing is like, people are just fucking socially inept. That's what it is, you know? People are just bored, don't know what the hell to do. How to act in a social situation. Remember that Gabriel dude, he had feet first? That's the kind of men that buy feet. You're funny. You're very funny. You're very funny. Conveniently, that dude had the same name as me, did he? Yes, okay. The banter is on point there. Haha. I see how it is. Touché. You didn't know. Bullshit. I don't believe you didn't know. You had goddamn Matt Walker screaming out my goddamn name on Capcom's live stream. Gabriel this and Gabriel that and Gabe this, and it's like, okay. You didn't know. Immediately after that stream, everybody just started referring to me by that. No longer was it DNC, it was just Gabe. Or Gabs. Thanks so much for keeping that a secret. Thanks, man. 7 more followers and you grab affiliate? Wonderful, man. Thanks for the heads up, Greybot. You guy posted his bits on the timeline and Matt blocked him. Legendary moment in the community. Yeah, Mills was going on about that at one point, and I must have missed this. Must have been lucky enough not to see this. But that is a very sus thing to do. In general. Like, who does that? El Dante emote. There is definitely going to be an El Dante emote at this point. There has to be. There has to be. Come on. What the hell? Okay, alright. This is how we're doing it, is it? We're going to finish this thing off. Yeah, boy. It's another follow right there. My girlfriend tunes into the goddamn stream. Very subtle. Subtly done. Yeah. Trying to play and look at chat at the same time is ultimate level multitasking. Talking as well, even. Okay, alright, we got some big boys in here who want to savage me. So I'm gonna have to take the necessary precautions to make sure I don't end up being blitzkrieg, so to speak. He was an absolute madman. He would send me nudes randomly on DMs. He only wanted people to see his... Jesus Christ. And I'm assuming you didn't block him because you wanted to see more of these pictures. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. That is, I just don't understand what goes through people's fucking heads, man. Like, there's somebody else today on Twitter that I follow talking about the fact that they get random dick pics and nudes, and it's like, bro, like, who are these people's parents? To quote Filthy Frank, where the fuck are your parents? Like, who told these people this shit was okay, you know? It's just common sense, you know? Like, what the fuck? Like, or like, I wonder what these people's end games are. Like, what do you possibly think is going to happen next, you know? Again, to quote good old Arkham, you know? It's not going to be a let's welcome chaos moment. It's going to be a, oh shit, you banned moment. You'll forever be known as the man with the pencil dick, you know? Like, do you want that to happen? Do you want people to see your, like, cocktail weenie, you know? And be impressed? Wow, it's the size of a toothpick. Amazing. But yeah, that guy got, from the sounds of it, he got absolutely savaged, which, to be fair, which is what he deserved. Which is, yeah, you know, what more can you ask for? Well, you can ask for people to not do that shit in the first place, but, you know. We're fighting the Minotaur here, people. Greek legend. All we need now is a maze. These things try and wind us back. Ooh, that was a poor time dodge. That was a poor time dodge. Okay, I guess I wasn't able to get my goddamn... Don't want a data soup. I want some medicine. It's fine. We're gonna finagle these motherfuckers out anyway. Not that finagle is actually a word. You know, people. What the fuck? Like, zero contact. Here is just my baby sausage. Ha 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 ha. They expect the other person to send a dick pic back. That is a big brain moment right there, Grey. Luckily, the community exposed him and his account was suspended. So yeah, the evil was defeated. Another S+ rank there for you people. I heard he created a new account some time ago with another name, so he's an undercover weirdo in the community. Watch out. Thanks for the heads up. Ready? 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 Is that how that's pronounced? Or is it X? Ready X? It's like that's like an early 2000s username, just with an X on either side. Reminds me of good old Call of Duty and gamer tags and PSN IDs. Implying that Devil Never Cry is not edgy at all. Back in the police precinct. What's good? What's funny about this game is that you can actually see people's measurements. I don't know why this was included in this game, but if we take Olive here, for example, and we hop into this mode, we can tell that she's 162 centimeters, weighs only 48, I want to say, kilos, and her size is 87, 61, 89. Haven't got a fucking clue what any of this shit is. But yeah, Olive Espinoza, apparently. Does it tell you the guy's measurement, though? What's Richard saying? What's Big Rich? Oh, it does. It tells you Rich's as well. 93, 82, 85. These numbers mean nothing to me, but it's interesting that good old Platinum decided to... fuck, include them. It's been a long day. It's literally a 2012 nickname. It shows... No, I was going to say it shows. It doesn't. It doesn't. Oh, actually, hang on. Can we upgrade, is the question. Can we upgrade some stuff? Because there is a whole skill tree and this, that, and the other in this game. Can we upgrade? We can upgrade. What do I want to upgrade next? Sword Boy. Oh, do I? No. No, give me the Beast. Upgrade the Beast. Why would they tell you their sizes? Oh, you know, the good old perversion. It's the only other reason I can think of. Don't know why I accidentally cancelled that. You can see my name down there in the bottom left hand corner. Probably should have titled it something else. Whoops. They only give you 7 letters to be fair, so I couldn't even put in my my full name. Assign abilities. What do I want this big boy to have? If I sort by order, give him more attack. I'll take some more attack. And give him more defense. Because why not? Let's go talk to goddamn Espinosa. Where's she at? Another job well done. I knew I could count on you. Buy Deadly Premonition for Switch, it's the best game ever. Yeah, you were talking about Deadly Premonition when me and Mills were on the podcast, weren't you? Again, I will eventually buy it. I know of Deadly Premonition. I've seen the memes. It is lol tier. I'll eventually get it. Eventually. AKA around payday. is eventually. Buy DMC 2 on the Switch. You're a funny guy, Greybot. Or a funny lady, or whoever, I don't know. You're a funny person, shall we say. Buy DMC 2 on the Switch. That's the best joke I've heard all day. You know? As the cool-ass music kicks in. I'll do it if you buy 50 copies of DMC 2 on the PS2. If you do that, I will buy it for the Switch. We can make a nice little deal. You've never played a game like that, you promise? Interesting. How much alcohol have you drunk though? That's the question, because, you know, judging from yesterday, it's kind of hard to trust. I'm kidding. I am interested. I am interested for sure. Now that I've beaten Fire Emblem, 3 Houses on the Switch, and I've beaten this, my backlog is almost cleared up. The only thing I need to do now is just beat Judgment, Yakuza Judgment, and I'll have basically whatever to play, free to play whatever. Whether that's Borderlands 3 or something else, or, you know. Beat Boop, I legit only own 1 copy of DMC2. I only own 1 copy too. And the only reason I haven't been that is because I've got, well, I've got the entirety of the DMC games just sitting on my shelf. What are you doing burning, bro? You're not an alcoholic? There's nothing wrong with being a full-on alcoholic, you know, it's all good. You know? It's, I've drunken my fair share of alcohol in my time, I say, even though I'm only 21. So in my time means nothing. Speaking like I'm a goddamn old man. Yeah, in my time, back in my day, I used to drink petrol because it was the only thing that could help me get my rocks off. Just got this guy in the corner here. What the hell are you doing in the corner? Neutralize the threat. I own the PS2 copy in the HD collection. Oh god, that's 2 of them. You think that's funny, Greybot? I've actually platinumed DMC2 twice. Because I bought the collection twice, and I was just like, oh well, you know, I might as well. Plot twist, it's not fun. It's not fun. I told myself it wouldn't be so bad before I did it. It was bad. It was very bad. Shit. That was a lot of damage. That was more damage than I wanted. Get the hell out of here. Grenade, you fools. Give me some health. Why? Why did I do it? I don't know why. I still ask myself that all the time. It started when the HD collection came out for the second time, and somebody was like, "Oh, hey, you should totally platinum them all again." And I made the dumb mistake of being just like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it. I'll stream it while I'm at it." And yeah, I streamed me platinuming the entire HD collection for the second time, or the majority of it. It's up on my YouTube channel. If you want to see that. You don't want to see that, to be fair. It's before I even sort of gave a damn about content creation and stuff, so the quality wasn't the best. You can still hear me raging though. You can still hear me fucking raging. Do I play on PS4 too? I do play on the PS4 too, yeah. PS4 is usually my main go-to platform. The only games I really play on PC are... What do I play on PC? DMC 5, obviously because of the mods. Overwatch, of course. Some of the Resident Evil games. The co-op Resident Evil games, because they were on sale and somebody wanted to play. So I was just like, I'll play. But yeah, everything else is mainly PS4. Because obviously I'm a Sony fanboy. If I had any of the Sony memorabilia in this room right now, I'd be slapping up to the camera. But I don't. I don't have any of that on me at the moment. I did buy a Blue Rose recently for Comic-Con. So I've got a massive just fake hand cannon laying about in the house. So if anybody needs to be intimidated, I just wave that thing about willy-nilly. I play Overwatch on PC. Yeah, not seriously though. And you won't be surprised to hear I play a lot of Hanzo. Why am I trying to go into the toilets? What the fuck? Yeah, I play a lot of Hanzo, so it's yeah. A lot of people tend to get salty when I say that. But I play from time to time. It's been quite a while. I want to say probably about a month since I've played, because I've been playing some other stuff. But yeah, I guess you could say I play it. Do you play Overwatch is the question. You probably out there. Well, you're playing League, weren't you? So you probably banged that out. I reckon you probably play some Hearthstone too. Just sit in your corner. Hanzo main. I don't main him. I've put a lot of time into that character because it's hilarious. But I'm not one of those people that tends to just stick with one hero for the entire match. I usually switch around depending on what's happening. You know, usually play some D.Va. Oh, we got a nice little boss fight. Okay, let's destroy the hentai tentacles. Because everybody... Ooh, okay. Alright. Everybody knows Twitch doesn't allow the hentai tentacles. Bro, what the fuck? I love this camera angle. I love the way I can't see anything. Pull me over here. Nah, oh, I got hit. That's not good. Okay, these things are down. Play duo and see how many reports we get. Probably a fair amount, I'd imagine. Fucking Widow, Jesus. Yeah. I don't know why. I know why they tend to get a lot of flack. It's because a lot of noobs tend to play those characters that just don't play as a team. That's why. That's why the characters get a lot of flack. They like to solo shit. But Overwatch is just interesting with me because I tend to play for a good chunk of weeks, and then I get pissed off, so I stop playing for like a month or two. Because it's just like I can't, you know. Because people tend to play absolutely miserably. What the fuck is going on? I mean, I'm this close to beating this boss, and all of a sudden... Oh my god, of course. You always carry with Widow. yeah, exactly. But that's the thing, like, it gets annoying to have to, like, carry shit. It's like, bro, why am I playing... You know, why am I the only one on offense or defense? Why am I the only one pushing? Why are you just stuck in the corner of the map beating off like a goddamn buffoon, you know? To paraphrase, supposedly. That 8% Jesus Christ. 8% accuracy. I think you're lost in the sauce. That's mierda for sure. 8%. Fucking hell. You're better off just closing your eyes and just mashing on the keyboard. Like, what the fuck? Put down the cerveza at that point and just, you know, keep it chill at that point, you know. %. Goddamn. Lost in the absolute sauce. That's what it is. Some good old mierda. What have we got going on here? You know what's weird about this game? Is this character Marie, right here. She seems to have... Ah, cat food, interesting. The physics on her chest are like devoid of anything on her actual character. It's very weird. Like they have their own physics system attached to them, which is just like, what the fuck is going on?
Another job well
Don't be
done.
jealous of my stats. I can carry your Hanzo anytime. I mean, I'm pretty sure I probably got better than 8 fucking accuracy. I'm certain for that. Almost certain. In terms of carrying the Hanzo, are you sure about that? Are you positively, absolutely sure about that? Big titty. I mean, she probably yeah. That character does. I don't know why. Genuinely, do not know why. Character design for that character is a bit sus. Like, for some reason, there's a massive strap going down the middle, so they're just like 2 missiles, just like, yeah, just very, very weird. As, yeah. We head on down here. No idea what's up with these guys. Probably hear a phone going off in the background. I have no idea why. Ooh. Jeez. Just try and slap me around in the corner. Trying to ambush me. Ooh. Slime monsters. Slime is one of the most annoying status effects in this game. Right, so this is what's happening, is it? You have come to take me. Enemy defeated. We found a chipped radio. What the hell are people doing with chipped radios and broken earrings? Eating them, most likely. This is the world after Brexit, clearly. People start seeing shit, hallucinating stands. Speaking of stands, yeah, this game seems to have gotten associated with JoJo's Bizarre Adventures quite a lot. Because there's genuinely, you know, stands floating around. We don't have Dio, and we don't have any of the Zawardo tech. We're not out here stopping time. Not yet, at least. What the fuck is going on? There we go, tying them up. BDSM style. The world after... I mean, you know, technically, so to speak, potentially, it could be perceived that way. Don't do... Oh, he hammer-fisted me there. The time had come, but nobody else had. Whoops. What are you guys up to anyway this fine Saturday? What have you guys been up to today? 'Cause I've been working. That's what I've been goddamn doing, and I'll tell you that much. Working the weekend is miserable. But I'm off tomorrow, so that's why I'm doing some streaming tonight. You're making memes? Is that what you're doing, Greybot? What kind of memes are you making? Are they family friendly enough for your Christian Minecraft server? You know, would Steve the Minecraft guy approve? Is the question. Fuck. Don't do me like that. Killing me like that. You'll find out, I'm sure next time I check your account I have over 50 followers. Get that El Dante email, have fun with Astral Chain. See, you gotta keep up with my alcoholism. Thanks for checking out the stream, ready. Have a nice night. Try not to drink yourself to death. Of course, they are holy memes. Holy, you say? Holy in what aspect? Is the question. You know? Have they been doused with some holy water? AKA your favourite gamer girl bath water. Because I know you, Greybot. You're definitely one of the ones that ordered that shit. For sure. For sure. More like Dante's bath water. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I see how it is. Camera trying to smack me up. Okay. Jesus. Are you really going to do me like this game? Okay, I'm low on health. Don't look at chat whilst you're fighting. Point taken. Alright. We've got a self-destruct ability. Good old Kamikaze, he doesn't like some of that. Okay, they're done for, I hope. Clearly not. My PC or laptop seems to kick up a fuss for some reason. I don't know why it's overheating. All it has to do is encode the goddamn video. Oh, and it's down for the count. Pick up all these items, and then we head. Oh wow, this thing's quite far away. Sometimes the commands you give your legion just don't come out in this game, and it makes me wonder. This thing's name is Asilla. Not to be confused with Priscilla from Dark Souls. Oh wow, there's still more to fight? Oh, one of these things. Okay. Give me the Beast Legion. We're gonna electrify these things. Like so. Oh, never mind. There's quite a lot of them to get through. Maybe I won't. That thing's dead. Damn. Thanks for the host. Much appreciated for the support. All the support is much appreciated, should I say. My grammar can potentially not flounder down to a dismal rank. You know what I mean, people. Wonder what roll. Okay, alright, this guy's gonna just keep throwing Hadokens at me. You do that, I'm electrocute you guys. And that thing's down and out for the count. Ooh. Last one. Is this the last one? Might be the last one. Dead? Is it dead? Ah, it's not the last one though. That's the last one, I think. Not sure if we're going to get an S plus rank for this one. S plus? I mean, surely that has to be it. Took a little while to load. It was loading up the S plus rank. Right. Cool. Well, I'm going to go and grab something to drink. I'm going to go grab something to drink real quick. So, I will be back very shortly. Give me 2 seconds. So, I'm back. Got myself some good old water. Put down the audio for a second so you guys can hear me. Right, yeah, so just when I've got some water, I'm back. Let's continue playing. Just make sure you guys can still see me. Move a little bit closer to this camera. God, this seat is so annoying. But yeah, we are back. Probably should put the sound back in so I can hear this. And the music's still going on, of course. Right, the stream is still live. So let's continue. I got myself some water, of course, because water is exactly what you need. And I've got the wrong Joy-Con in my hand. Don't know why I've got the red one in my hand. I need the blue one. I really need to get myself a Pro controller. Head on down to the command room. Because using this is very annoying. Very annoying. I haven't had any issues with Joy-Con drift just yet, but I have a feeling I eventually will.
Well done. I knew I could count on you.
I guess we'll check the cases. One thing that I kind of want to do is I want to make sure that Streamlabs... So I've got the chat up on the screen, but it doesn't tend to stay on the screen. It only seems to appear when people whoops. It only seems to appear when people actually type something in, which is not really what I'm looking for. I want it to sort of just be on all the time, if that makes sense. There we go. If I just hit that, and there we go. Should always be up on the screen now, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. He was about to chirp in. What were you going to chirp in? What were you going to chirp in, is the question. To chirp? To not chirp? What do you mean? What secrets are you holding? So I keep getting a bunch of notifications. Oh, the chat settings. Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. We got some of that good music popping in. Again, OST for this is fantastic. Too bad the fucking lock-on is trash. Right, this thing's all done for. Nice. Well, it's all a learning process, I'd imagine. In terms of getting things set up how I want them to be set up. For a first stream, this could have gone a lot worse, so I won't complain. That thing's dead. Deader than I don't know what could ever be possibly dead. Deader than a spooky, scary skeleton, you know? It is Halloween at the moment, isn't it? Well, it's almost coming up to Halloween, isn't it, next month? So the spooky, scary skeletons are going to be popping out soon. Alright, Jesus. Come on. He summoned a bunch of these things in, which is annoying. It's like mini doggos. This thing's been finished off though. Tear the heart from its chest. We've got more to come up though. We've got this thing. Oh, alright. Not what I meant to do. Ooh. I might do story missions if people want to see that. On the like hardest difficulty, obviously. Wow, I got stunned. We'll finish this thing off. Good thing about finishing things off is you get your health back all the way to full, regardless of what health you're on. If you're on almost empty or a little tornado, and then we finish him off. Little 2B in the chat, I see there. Oh god damn it! Not one of these things. These things are lethal, and not in a fun way. Definitely going to tie this thing up. Really? Come on. Jesus. We finished it off. It's done for. It's toast. Capiche? You have to time off the finishing move as well for some enemies. Oh, he dropped a purple. He dropped an orange. Well, that's that done for. Quite easily done for as well, actually. As we move on up. Right. Moving on. Let's head on down to the command room and let's continue going. Another job, another thing to not include. Oh, these things never seem to end, obviously. We're not gonna do all. We're not gonna do all 70 of them. God no, fuck that. Every time there's always this cutscene of us going and leaving, and it's like, who at Platinum thought that was a good idea? Because every single time you have to watch it, every single time you have to skip it, you know? Every single time. And oh look, we're in the London Underground. We're not in the London Underground. That was a joke. Oh look, we've got some red matter to pick up. Not that picking up red matter matters. Okay, camera, stop. We're gonna... Ooh, I've never seen some of these enemies before. We've got these things all locked up. Not anymore. We're just gonna tank hits. What was a dodge button? Who needs a dodge button? Who needs a dedicated dodge button? That'll probably make people happy, the fact that there's a dedicated dodge button. For people who are casual players of action games, who want a dedicated dodge button. So that enemy's been defeated. This game doesn't have a dedicated dodge button. No, it does have a dedicated dodge button. That's what's going to make people happy, the fact that it does have one. Because if it didn't, you know, like DMC5, the whole thing with DMC5 was like, oh, blah blah blah, there's no dedicated dodge button like Bayonetta, or... And it's like, mate, what are you talking about? The jump button is your dedicated dodge button, you know? For that, what purpose that serves, you know? Your image editing program crashed as you were editing a meme. Well, what program do you use, Gray, to edit pictures or images? I've got an astral gate to enter through. You didn't even save it? Damn. Bit of a shame. We are in the astral plane now. We got a couple of fights to do. Wow, she froze me. Okay, can you not stop? Put a shield on. Just destroy this thing's health. This thing's done. Oh, you use paint.net. Nice. I used to use paint.net almost all the time until I got Photoshop. How I got Photoshop? Through memes, you know. I got Photoshop through some memes that are 100% legal. Right, so now we've got these big ice boys. Oh mate, the penetrating ice of doom. Oh wow. It's like, well, no matter what I do, they just want to ice the fuck out of me. Okay, that does a serious amount of damage actually, now that I'm looking at it. Alright, let's do as much damage as possible. Never mind, because my friend tried to give me a copy, but it was for Mac. You cried. That's a shame. I'm not the biggest fan of Macs. Oh no, here we go. I was gonna say I'm not the biggest fan of Macs. Well, I don't really understand why people get Macs anyway. I mean, I know why, because people want them, because people want Macs, but that's not what I wanted. Give me a medicine thing. Wow. Just got locked the hell off. Can you lock onto this, please? Jesus. All I want to do is kill this thing. Thank you. Toast. Now we can take on this one. Before it buffs anybody else. Never use Mac unless everything else was destroyed. You say that, but if you were given a fresh new Mac, which was worth, you know, thousands, or, you know, worth hundreds, sorry, in the thousands even, I'm pretty sure you'd use them. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever use one if I could help it. Right. Down and out for the count, that thing is. 90% of your programs wouldn't work? Yeah, neither would mine, I'd imagine. I wouldn't say 90%, a large portion probably wouldn't work, but you've got replacement programs for those, I'd imagine. I'd hope. You have to reinstall everything from that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You'd have to get the Mac-specific versions, which would be a pain in the ass. 100%. What have we got here? This is probably an S+ rank, thank you. Easy peasy. Easy. Ooh. Just knocked my mic there. It's a bad thing to do. Knocking my mic over. As we get flown back into HQ here. Just gotta check something real quick. Just checking something. Alright. So that seems to be fine. That seems to be all good. Just making sure I'm not dropping any frames. It seems I am. Need a new GPU though. Recording DMC 5 is rough. What GPU are you using? And what encoder is the question. Because what I use to play and record isn't exactly the strongest or the best spec. Yeah, see, you've got a better GPU than me. What CPU are you using? Do you know? Because I'm using a 1050 Ti in terms of GPU, but it's got 4 gigs of VRAM, not 3. So potentially better. I don't know. Obviously, the 1060 is better, but it's not a massive difference.
Another job well done.
Yeah, I am. Right? Can you believe it? You'd have to see the benchmark? Yeah, I would too, yeah. No, we're not going to do that actually. We're going to play some story missions on a high difficulty. That's what we're going to do. If I save this real quick. An i5-74. See, I've got a better CPU than you though. Because I've got an i5 8300. An 8300H. Which I think is better than an i7 770, something like that, 7700, some bullshit like that. So I think it's an 8th gen i5, so it's a fairly decent. It's a fairly decent CPU for the GPU I'm using, but this is all in a laptop, so that's partly hindered. Everything. Right. So we'll play this on the high difficulty on PT Ultimate. If you run out of health, it's game over. Ooh. No idea what Unchained mode. Oh no, fuck Unchained mode. I don't want Unchained mode. Yeah, in terms of the benchmark, I'd have to look. Yeah, don't really know. How is the stream looking, by the way? Though, are there any jumps or jitters or anything like that, do let me know if there are. See, this is entirely stupid that we're having to redo this.
Brenda,
I have to skip this stuff.
Doctor, we've just received
Stream looks fine to you. Okay, perfect.
Confirmed gate opening in Central City.
I'm seeing 0.3% frames dropped. Not entirely sure what the an acceptable threshold is to not have too many frame dips and stuff.
Never mind that. If they were to fail now,
Just zooming into this bloke's head.
Brenda, humankind no longer has
So this is how the game opens up, by the way. On a cool ass motorcycle where you can shoot things. We're playing on the hardest difficulty at the moment. We're going to see how it gets. As the game's opening credits open up. Don't know why I said the opening credits open up. I mean, it's kind of... Yeah. You didn't tell me you switched to DNC 5? No. Exactly, right? I can tell you this is Cavalier. You can... Hey, this is kind of like Bayonetta's bike thing. Like bike... version of the bike level, but it's not shit, so to speak. Same sort of dodge though. The bike going sideways. Yeah. Very interesting story that this game has. It's very cliche in a sense. Still kind of didn't fucking realise what half of it was. It was kind of didn't really get part of the story because it's not very well explained. But we've got a van here. Not Nico's van. Nico wouldn't be throwing Molotovs at us. God, sometimes the controls for this bike are not the best though. Oh, that thing almost killed us. Jeez. GTA DMC edition? You think so? I just wanted to see what the hardest difficulty for this game is like, because I have not played the hardest difficulty whatsoever. So we're going to see how bad this gets. And then we've got these guys up here trying to think we're a joke. Mash the trigger. This is a very weird section. PSL line mega carrier. What are they carrying? Infinite amount of these dudes that just seem to be popping up constantly. Got an S rank for that apparently. Supposedly. All about S ranks on this channel clearly. Takahisa Tora is the director, for sure. Okay, we're gonna skip that. Yep, I know how to play this game. I'm not a moron. Legion speed boost. Sure. Bum bum bum. Do like the music though. The music is really cool. Yeah, you want me to help this dude? Sure, I'll help him in a bit. There's a toilet over here? Who would have thought? Who would have thought there was a toilet off on the left? This makes no sense, but okay. Antiseptic wipes. See, it starts out... Oh my god, okay, alright, I'll get him out. Jeez. It starts out with things like antiseptic wipes that you find, but by the end of the game, the bloke's literally wiping his ass with sandpaper. Genuinely. I don't know why, but it's funny. Getting progressively, aggressively worse as as you get through the files of the game. Wonder how this game's checkpoints are. I've never got a game over screen in this game, so we're gonna see. I have a feeling I might. Get him on that stretcher. I couldn't do anything. Cries in Astral Chain. Yes, I know, I figured. But the pacing for this game is very weird at times, man. Yep, we're gonna meet with Akira. Not that I care. Dude, what the hell? The iris system. Oh, there's a little cat here. We're gonna rescue the cat for sure. The cat's name is Kinder. Interesting. And there's enemies to fight here, of course. Yep, can't skip the cutscene. The aberrations, that's what these things are. Wow, I can't use my astral. That's very strange. Interesting, I can't use any of my legions until... Skip. The dodge in this game is a bit clunky. It's never really like that. Oof. Oh, these guys got absolutely savaged. I'm gonna switch to an expert on. Just knocking fools out of the sky, left, right, and centre. S rank, S plus rank, I'll take it. I will take it. Yep, I know what field items are. I know what items are. They're what you mash down and consume when you're sucking so hard. Ooh, look, an item box, I'll take it. Another item box. The iris system. Right, let's move on to the actual fight. Is that all I have? Oh no, I do have some other items. I'll take them. There is a fight happening now. Big fight. We can't attack them just yet though because we don't have our legion. For narrative reasons. Corruption levels shot up because we're fighting invisible beings. I saw that one. It's a Hum-C apparently. Nope, they're not hidden aberrations, they are actual chimeras. What's this dude doing here? Nothing. You're not supposed to fight something you can't see, Akira, that's the whole point. You're not gonna make it, that's probably... Okay, now that's been skipped, we can... Is that crew cut, you ask? No, that's not crew cut. Crew cut's not just sitting there doing nothing.
That's a legion. Hard weapon, hard part. Saved my ass plenty of times.
Yeah, we know what legions are.
This is so weird. It's like I'm feeling everything it
I'm
feels.
feeling everything it feels. That doesn't sound,
So I'm guessing you can see that thing in front of you now too. That ugly son of a bitch is what we call...
doesn't sound sus at all.
The Ark's not so public enemy number one.
Yeah, we know what chimeras are. Played this game plenty of times now.
The device we gave you is a legatus, experimental counter-chimeric weaponry.
It's funny how these things just exist and they don't tell anybody. Until they only tell their own police people.
On top of that, it's got memo-taking apps.
Memo-taking apps, navigation, you know, photography apps, what?
It's really good.
Is this really the time to be geeking out, Jin?
Oh, I see a little item over here.
Legion's wired to attack chimeras all on its own. Think of yourselves as lion tamers, huh? Just keep
Lion
your hands on
tamers,
the
you know,
weapons, you'll
jeez.
be fine.
Look out though. Legions aren't always the safest tool in the
No,
box.
not the safest tool in the box.
Keep them out too long and they overheat.
They're what stands between you and death. Of course they'd be the safest tool in the box. Come on, man.
See a cranky legion.
Trust me. Your old
Right,
man
so
knows
those guys are done.
Well, lucky for our dear captain, the legatus limiter keeps them from going...
We're just sort of
crazy
waiting for the
to
scripted event to happen,
All right, you two.
or for the chat between the characters to sort of end. so we can just move on. Right, these things are done. Oh, would you look at that? There's a boss.
Look out! This one seems stronger than the others. I don't know how much longer we can keep our foot
Right,
in
let's
that. Let's finish this up.
obviously just buff and destroy this thing. Wow, I didn't have a chance to just ruin him. That's annoying. I almost killed him, almost. This close. Now we have to do this stupid segment. Scripted segment. It's like, oh look, he's falling all the way to the bottom. How he stands up here on almost a vertical surface, I don't know. Very strange. There's the Mega Carrier from the start of the game. Nope. And that's this mission basically done. This file just perfected. Are you okay? After almost being murdered. Yeah. Sure. We can ask if he's okay. And I guess here's the intro to the game, which I'll let play out. I guess, so you guys can see what's what.
Sky turns west, swallowing up each and every being in this town. Homes, hearts, everything is falling down.
Far away in the skyline, crowd of apparitions crawling around. It's calling, growing louder.
Are we the future of this burning hell? It's a fire.
People reckon this is akin to an anime open. You can see that. I can see why they say that. I'm not entirely sure why myself, but pretty cool. It's a pretty cool opening. Kind of spoils some of the scenes from the game though. I mean, the plot for this game is a little obvious in regards to heel turns and such. And there's the Astral Chain opening for anybody who was wondering what exactly it sounded like. Wow, only an S rank for that? Oh, because we didn't get S rank, all three of them. So that was a bit annoying. We got a little bit for completing that chapter. Head off to the fast select. We're going to go over to the good old toilet monster, the toilet fairy, and give them what exactly they want, which of course is more toilet paper. Don't know why they want. I mean, I know why exactly they want it, but it's not really my fault. Right, let's go and find this mysterious being. Where are they? I always get confused with the map around here. It's not it. No, it's around here, all the way around the corner. There we go. Yep, it's a special human. Oh my god, wait a minute. We've got something on us. Otherwise this toilet may be cursed forever. And they gave me some cool stuff. And then once you talk to them right again, they're like, oh nope, we need more. It's like, of course you do. And if we head on over to... No, we're not to the safe house. Probably going to end the stream here for now. Been streaming for about 2 hours. I want to say too bad for the first stream. I've been up for quite a while actually, getting fairly tired. Then I got some other things I need to be getting on with, but of course I do want to say thank you to everybody who did check out this stream, who did tune in. Don't worry, I will be back tomorrow for another stream where we'll probably continue this, or we'll play some DMC, some good old Devil May Cry. But yeah, it has been me, Devil Never Cry. I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.